Alright guys, I'm going to talk to you about 10 things I love and hate, and really I can't think of that many things I hate about Germany, so I'll do the best I can about telling you things that I dislike about it. Or the people, or Germany in a whole, or whatever it may be. Okay, so, number 10, I'm going to start from the top, or 10 all the way down to 1, and then I'll work on my hate list or dislike. Okay, so number 10, variety of shops. I love how many different things you have. You might have like karate, baby store, McDonald's, which I hate. I hate the McDonald's. Like, when I had it, it made me sick to my stomach. Not what I needed. Like, the whole time I was there, I got barely any sleep. It just added on the list of things. Anyway, McDonald's, and then you have maybe a flower shop, and then a bakery, and then another bakery, and then some cool ass shit. And I love it. It's just so cool. I mean, here in my town, it's like, let's think. There's like a company that is like sell your product by printing and blah blah blah, and then you have like a computer store, and then you have like a hunting store, and then you have just, you know, bland kind of stuff. And then yeah, so I like how many different things. I like how you guys have a lot of bakeries, and I like how you have a lot of flower shops and cool shit. And I noticed that you have a lot of like camera stores. Why do you need so many camera stores? I don't know. I have never lived in a big city. I've lived in this one small town for all of my life. Yeah, all of my life. And you can see why I want to move. Anyway, number 9. I love this one's kind of a funny one. How German people, not as really everyone, but more of kind of the teenager, young adult kind of area, how people are like, fuck the police. Like, really. They're like, we don't care what your laws are, la-di-da-di-da. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. And I think that's kind of cool, because the people are taking command of what they want to do instead of what they have to do, which in some cases can be bad, but I think as a whole, like, if you're sitting on the mayor's lawn and eating grapes, that's pretty awesome. Number 8, public transit. I know I don't know why I put this so low on the list, but I really like it, even though the prices for public transit have been going up, which kind of sucks ass. Anyway, I like how there's a lot of like mainstream ones where you can go from like Berlin or Frankfurt out to the outskirts, and I got to experience that my second time around, and I went to, what was it, Berlin to Heidelberg, yeah, and that was really cool. No, it was Berlin to Frankfurt, and I got to see the countryside, even though it was really bloody expensive, $200 per person. But it was so cool because you get to see the countryside, and I was doing my Spanish homework, but it was really cool. I really like that. Number 7 is museums. I went to 2 or 3, 2 being like art museums, and the other one being, what is it? Actually, if you count that as an art museum, I have been to 3. And the third one that I'm kind of like contemplating whether is kind of like a historian one, where it's like, what was it, Egyptian, or what is it? It was like Egyptian art or Roman art. It was really cool though. That's all I remember. And yeah. And then monuments. I love how I'll talk later about this in the video. I love how they have a lot of monuments remembering their past, like the whole, what was it? There's like a count of how many people died, and they're like kind of rectangular boxes, like gray boxes, and there's like a whole little area where they have all these like higher ones and lower ones, and you get to walk through it, and I think that's really cool. And there's the Berlin Wall, and then there's, oh, what is it called? It's Charlie. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. But it's like something Charlie or Charlie something. Checkpoint Charlie. There we go. And I thought that was really cool because I got my picture with the two guys that were standing there with the American flags. I don't know why they have the American flags, but it's pretty cool that I get pictures with them. And I got to see that in the Berlin Wall. And monuments, museums. What, 5? Yeah, architecture. I love you guys' architecture. It's really kind of fancy dancy, kind of Frenchy, kind of, and I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a fancy dancy New England like feel to it. But yeah, I really like that. I could live easily in a German house and be like, I really like it, even if it was like an older style building. Yeah. For bakeries, there's not much to say. I just love bakeries. Bakeries. Yeah. Bakeries are like my #1 hit spot. Like, I'd wake up in the morning. This is on my second trip. And for breakfast, we'd have oh god, I don't remember the name of it, but if you ever, when I go over there, I will try and find the name, and then you can be like, I'm gonna make this, or I'm gonna go and buy one. But it has like fruit inside, and it's warm. Or is it? I don't remember. It was like 3 years ago. A long ass time ago. And it was so good. When I go over there, that's gonna be like the first thing I have. But, yeah. And then 3, German food. It's kind of like a lower sub-note from bakery. Or it's like a higher note from bakeries, but, German food, yeah. I love how in the morning you guys have sliced meat. Like, not like bacon. It's like sliced sausage, and oh god, it's so good. It is so good. I love you guys' breakfasts, and I'm sure there's more to love about Germany when I actually go over there, so I'll probably make a second one. But German food. I mean, the only thing that I had a hard time really liking was the schnitzel, which is because I am from America, and I put like either ketchup or some sort of sauce of fattiness on it, and so, yeah, maybe I'll learn to like it. And then, #2 is honesty. I absolutely love honesty. And German people as a whole, I find, are more honest. And I love that. I absolutely love honesty. And I have a friend who is American, and I'm not trying to, subject you out in America, but I find that more liars are in America. But I'm not trying to say all German people are honest, but, majority-wise, they're more direct and more honest with you, and they're not afraid to share their feelings, and I really, really respect that. Like, trying to get honesty and communicate with people in America is almost impossible. You have to, like, kind of choke it out of them, like, give me the artist, you know, that looked really weird. I'm sorry. And, I really like that. I really do. Honesty. Yeah. God. And then, number one. Numero uno. Is I know I'm talking a lot about Berlin. It's because I like Berlin most. And, number one is I love how not only Berlin, but mostly Berlin, grew out of the ashes after that war. And I love how not only did the people grow, but the art, the society, the culture grew. I hate how people are like, "Oh, you're going to Germany? That's such a Nazi country." Like, what the fuck? That was forever ago. Way to fucking stereotype that, or stereotype them. And I love how you guys have grown from the ashes and you've become this beautiful flower from such madness. And I know even though not all of you have, and some of you are still like Nazified, but I really like that. I mean, when I first went there, I couldn't really see it because I was still like young. That was like a decade ago. And the second time, I really saw how Germany had really changed and evolved from such chaotic things. So, I really like that. That's number one. And 10 things I hate about Germany is probably how expensive it is comparison to America. And even though, like, if I were to turn in my $1 US for theirs, it'd be like 70 something. Let's see here. I have my little counter thing. Oh, 73 cents. Or 0.733 as they have there. And so that kind of sucks. And I'm gonna wait until it gets to a higher, like 1.798.8, you know, or you know, and then I'll get my money changed in for Europe's money, so I can go over there and have a higher chance to get more stuff or do more things. And yeah, and what's another thing I hate about Germany? I can't think of anything. I don't hate Germany. Oh god, I'll have to be submerged in the culture more and actually be around them to actually hate them. I don't know what's with me. I like the word actually. I didn't actually think I actually did. So actually, I like actually. And that sounds like Ashley. Actually. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll probably make one for when I'm over there. Yeah. I'm really out of it. Alright. So how do you say goodbye in French? Wiedersehen is in German. Oh god. What is it in French? Oh. Adios, amigos.